9, Houston. It's Thursday. It is Thursday morning. Hopefully today will be a great day. Let's see what this traffic has to offer us this morning. Heading into Houston on I-10. Make my way on there right now. Excuse me. Morning, good morning. We're out here on the I-10 headed into Houston. How's everybody this morning? Okay, thank you guys for stopping in. Appreciate the highs and hellos. What are you guys' plans for the day? I'm on my way to my 9 to 5. I'm doing good, just a little tired, but we gotta keep rolling. Gotta keep rolling. Make sure you get some good rest. Appreciate you stopping in, saying hi. We're passing Buc-ee's here on the left. Buc-ee's gas station, big gas station chain, Texas. Hello from India. How's it going there? I'm here in the Houston, Texas area. Right now, we're currently driving into Houston city limits, just outside of Houston. Take care, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. You have a good day too as well. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome, Arizona, Nashville. I've been there a couple of times, Nashville, just for a conference. I didn't really get to travel out and see how the area was, but that was some years ago. You from Ukraine? How's it going over there? I try to keep up with what's going on, but there's so many, to me, like fake stories out there, on YouTube and stuff. Truck people is not bad. It just, there's just the road is their life. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing okay. Just a little tired, but we got to continue to work, take care of the family. Thank you for everybody who's stopped by. I know you can have other things you can be doing right now, but I appreciate you coming in. Quick question. Okay, what's your question? What's stopping you? You can go live. How many subs you have? Guys, if anybody want to go live and you don't have at least 50 subs, the only way you can do it is on your computer. You will not be able to do it on your phone or tablet. You have to do it on the computer to go live. Good morning, Travis. Yeah, if you want to go live, you don't have 50 subs, you got to do it from a computer. I should have been over here. Blair, hi. Okay, if you're on a computer, you should be able to go live. You just go to your live and you click on the plus sign and put in title or whatever you want to call your live, and continue to go forward. Well, what is your channel about, or what would it be about? One of the main things you want to focus on. What's your channel going to be about? Uh, 10 subs, you got some work to do. You need to start making some short videos. Try to get some subscribes. Brothers and okay, well, a lot of people, playing games and stuff on there, and they accumulate a lot of subs, so it shouldn't be a problem. You just got to get on and start making videos and doing your lives from the computer until you can get 50 subs, and that way you can use your phone and tablet. I'm going to work. I'm going here and do my 10-hour shift and then go home. I'm out here in the Houston, Texas area. Anybody from the Houston area? Just just view some of the YouTube creators who talk about on how to edit and make videos and stuff. Excuse me. So much. Have you grabbed your coffee yet? Still? No, I got my coffee. I haven't started drinking it yet. It's usually piping hot when I leave the house. I let it cool down a little bit before I drink it. This is not good. Traffic right here. I need something to drink here. My son went to Fort Houston. Down in San Antonio. Yeah, you can go live. You just have to do it on a computer. I've been down there a couple times, but just to the what they call exchange service. The store that they usually have on base. Some people call it PX, some say exchange. Well, you have to go to where your live is, and then at the bottom of it, it should say go live, or there'll be a plus sign and a circle at the bottom of the page. You click on that. And then you go from there. At the bottom of the page, it doesn't show like a circle and a plus sign or anything that says go live. BM, good morning. Question. What's wrong, Nightbox? Mark, good morning. Hello. Nightbox don't like when you do a lot of symbols and stuff like that. Or if you're spamming, it will stop you from spamming. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Good morning. Good morning. Catman, what's going on? Yeah, I took a little time off from posting and live, so I'm trying to get back in it now. I'm in the Houston, Texas area. Yeah, I just took a little break, but I'm back now. Yeah, sometimes you just got to take a break. But we are back. As usual, just out here dealing with this traffic. Hoping not to be late. Yeah, that's tough. I'm doing 7 days a week, at least 10 hours a day minimum. This channel is about, everyday life, my thoughts, my opinions on how I see things in the world. Um, it's not really geared towards one thing. But most time you'll see me driving, going to work, or doing gig work out here, Uber, DoorDash, something like that. And then you can catch me in the evening time sometimes walking my dogs. Like in the mornings like this, I like to get on and chat on the way to work. A lot of times people don't want to chat, so you just, driving and being live. But it's really, my thoughts and opinions and things that come to me, come to mind. Or if I see something, talk about maybe something I can help somebody else with. Something I've been through in life that somebody's going through. Things like, yeah, they doing good. I got to get a blondie's. I got to get her back leg looked at. I think she might have her tumor or something in her back leg. It's growing a little big, so a little bigger. So we need to get it checked out. Well, I'm not sure what's going on with you then, because I've done it with my niece. She's still new to YouTube too, and I went on my computer and went right in. And she's only has 20 something subs, but I think at the time she had like 17. So I'm not sure what's going on with you and your computer there, but I know it works. Hmm. You fight with Nightbox? Well, you got to be doing something for that Nightbox don't like. What are you spamming? Are you trying to communicate with me, or are you posting emojis and things like that? Or Nightbox is not going to give up. Good morning. Good morning. Oh yeah, headed to work. Got to put in these 10-hour shifts. That's if we can get there with this traffic. You just now realize that? Yeah, gotta continue to hit the grind. Old man out here. Just trying to make a dime to take care of the family. Got to. I'm a father of my husband. Husband and a father. Grandfather. Originally, I'm from Boston, but right now I'm living in Texas. Oh, shit. Spilled some of my coffee. That's not good. cough in the morning I just can't get rid of. Hello from Sweden. Sweden, thanks for stopping in. Excuse me. Yeah, it's like 7:12 a.m. here. I'm sorry, guys. I get this cough in the morning and it's just driving me crazy. Well, if it's 0713. 0713 hours. Oh wow, that's real close to me. It is real close. Are you flying here or are you driving down? I have a Hyundai Santa Fe. So you leave it on the weekend or something? Leave like on a Friday or something? What day you head out? I was saying we had time or something, maybe stop and say hello or something, you know? I'm like, it's like an hour and a half, but you could probably do it in about an hour. So the guy was done. I'm pretty sure there is. I just really never paid attention. Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Oh, okay. Yeah. Louisiana 4 to 5. Well, depends on where you're at. Yeah, you don't want to be here for this traffic, that's for sure. But I guess every major city has bad traffic, so. I've been through New Orleans a couple times. I spent a couple days there for a conference, but I didn't get a chance to go during Mardi Gras or anything like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's about to come up there. I can see the sun now. I'm looking through the screen, but I don't see it. But if I'm looking, straight at it, I can see it. So you probably see it in another minute or two. And it's just sitting above, a couple buildings. Good morning, Cisco. Good morning. My job is Uber and Spar. I do Uber. I haven't done too much DoorDash lately because they give you these small time blocks. But I do a lot of Ubering, and I'm signed up for Roadie, but I'm not driving Roadie right now until I get I need to get a dolly to put in here. But I do Uber. And then during the week, 4 days a week, I work in a warehouse, so that's where I'm headed now. So mostly Friday, Saturday, and Sundays I'm doing Uber, and some evenings, for a couple hours. Some days are tougher than others. I mean, the most I ever made in a day, and that was a good stretch, was about 320. And it just depends on your location. And then, like I said, I do a couple hours a night here and there. Like I went out last night for about 3 hours. But it was, it was like nickels and dimes. It wasn't a whole lot. As a driver, if you're not getting tips, you're really not making a whole lot. That's for sure. Uber don't want to pay you nothing. What's the biggest food chain? Shoot, I'm not even sure. I only been here 3 years, so I really couldn't speak on that one. I haven't really been out to a lot of restaurants and stuff. If I have a good weekend, I usually can, pull in about 5. Probably that's what a burger place. Well, they got that Trill burger here. I haven't tried it yet. It's supposed to be really good, but he only has one. I think they only have one store or a restaurant, but I think they're gonna open up another one. But I mean, you got the Texas Roadhouse, things like that. The steak places. I go hard too, man. I be out there hustling. Like my days off, like 10-hour days. It's like being at the normal job. 10 hours. And then some, and then I'm outside the city too, so sometimes I have to go over to, downtown. If there's something going on the weekends or something, it's best to be downtown. But sometimes I try to avoid it because it always takes me into the neighborhoods, you don't want to really be in, but I'm not afraid to go there. I grew up in the streets of Boston, so, dealing with stuff like that, I'm good with. Yeah, HEB is a good grocery store, and they're actually building a new one closer to me too, which is great. But I mean, most times we're in Sam's Club or Walmart. Yeah, the sun is coming up. Well, well, you can see it in the far distance here on the in the live, but for me, I can see it much bigger. Well, I'm not sure you guys view, but when I look through the live screen, it looked like it's at a distance, but for me, it's a lot closer. Let me put my visor up because I know pretty soon it's going to be hitting me right in the eyes. And then once I change highways up here, it'll be off to the right. Yeah, I'm on the 10. I'm headed to the Beltway, and I'm going to take the Beltway north. I-10 by 10. That was from a movie. Yeah, I-10. I'm passing what's that? Willcrest Drive. So pretty soon we'll be at the Beltway. Yep, today's Thursday, so it's my Friday for my 9 to 5 job. So I have 3 days off, but I'll be out there grinding, doing Uber or whatever on my time off. No, I need a little less than 1,500. Well, 14 and some change watch hours I need. But it's been very hard trying to get there. I don't have a like some channels. They have a big fan base. People definitely come to see them every day. They're doing it every single day, so they're getting the watch hours and stuff. For me, it's a little bit tough. I don't have that type of fan base except for you guys coming in now. So, in the mornings when I'm on. When I first started, I had a group that were coming in, but time went by, they went their way, so I can only do what I can. I grew up my first 17 years living within a few blocks of the I-10 in California. Yeah, like I said, I grew up in the streets of Boston, so a lot of people worried about Houston, the crime and everything goes on. I've been through all that stuff, so. But it's all good. You make the best of what you got wherever you're at. So yeah, I'll be out there hustling this weekend for sure. When you're doing Uber, are you doing just Uber Eats, or are you doing also Uber X and stuff? Yeah, you got to do it pretty regularly, or if you can get your supporters to watch your playlist and stuff. But yeah, I just need a little bit over 1,400 to get I guess I call it mini monetized. And they say once you get monetized, it gets a little better from there. But you definitely still got to post all the time. to do it regularly, but I don't have the the time like a lot of people doing 3 and 4 hours and stuff a day. But the time the hours will pick up by the more people you can get in your streams watching. So that's the key, is getting the people into your streams. Yeah. Well, I have to right now because my hours I guess I hit that year or whatever that is, so my hours are starting to tick back a little bit. So like every day now I'm losing like an hour, so I have to really get on here, like I say, and hit it hard, to keep it going so it doesn't go down too low without me being monetized. And now we headed up the Beltway. How did you get disabled? I tried, check in more. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can you have a mod? You got to come around more often if you want to be a mod. Come to show up here more often. That's probably a good possibility. Should have just did it while you was playing your video games or something. Wow. You had to tell me your secrets then. Because I've been on since 2001. I started it and then I took a break because I had we had a son and I was living in Chicago, and then about a year later we moved to Texas, and then we had a daughter, so I had a span there that I wasn't really doing anything because I had kids back to back. And then last year I decided to start doing it again. Well, do you play your games on the laptop, or how do you play your games? That's what you want to get into the screen where they don't see you. Yeah, so you know how you can pull it up and put it in your screen there, so it shows the game and not actually you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but how many hours a day that you had to put in to do that? Because you definitely have to put in some hours. And then I got to try to get back on the short videos too. Well, and then I got to look at it too. You know, my channel isn't that exciting too. You know, so unless you catch me walking the dogs and yelling at the dogs, but I don't to do that anymore. And it's not yelling at them, but you know, it's you're trying to walk and they want to stop and sniff everything, and then that one she's got to pee about 100 times. You know. I can definitely use the subscribers, but I need the watch hours more than anything. Right now, I have over 1,000 subs. Just need the watch hours. That's where I really need the most help at. But we'll get there, hopefully. If the hours will tick off too fast. I know somebody else I started with about the same time. They're really losing a lot of hours right now. But much as they do lives, you'd think they would be a lot further than I am. Well, what they were, but they're really losing hours right now. All right, have a good day. Just don't put your face in it, and if you can put the game in the screen, then you should be all right. Or just make videos and keep posting until you can get to the age, Appreciate you stopping in. I hear you. It's it. Phase coming. Old man right here. that you guys been listening to or chatting with. Don't mind the pink shirt. It's one of my work shirts. I work at Home Depot warehouse, so yeah, so you just got to get to 16, man. Almost look like my old Chevy pickup truck. Manual? Manual what? Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Am I talking to Unc? Well, I'm everybody's uncle here in Texas. Hey guys, I gotta get out of here and run in. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Hopefully I'll catch up with you guys again. Everybody have a good day. Thank you.